channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is BoxyCharm. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. The button is down there. And also, don't forget to click on the bell if you want to be notified of every time I do upload. So today's video will be my BoxyCharm unboxing. And for this month's theme, it's eye candy. We received, I believe it was 5 things, which was a skincare, eyeshadow palette, a tinted eyebrow, I don't know why, a tinted eyebrow gel, a liquid lipstick, and then a liquid illuminizer. So yes, 5 things that we got, and like I said before, I don't know if I have in my other BoxyCharm boxes, the box does cost $21, but everything you do get inside is worth way more than $21 that you're paying. Sometimes it can go up to almost like $200, and I don't think I've ever received a box that has less than $100 worth of makeup in it or beauty products. And some of you guys are probably thinking like you haven't been uploading BoxyCharm videos lately, and the reason being is that I actually was not receiving a BoxyCharm for those months. It's a long story, but my husband's card got like stolen. They stole the numbers off of it. I don't know how they do that, but they, I don't know what it's called. But anyways, we had to end up calling the bank, and they canceled our card and they sent him a new one. And I had the old card registered with BoxyCharm, and I had just kept on forgetting to update that card. And once I did remember that I had to update it, it was too late to get that box. So then I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna wait until next month. And then the same thing happened. So shout out to Bene for reminding me, because if not, this pregnancy brain of mine would not have remembered. This is going to be a try-on video, so if you are interested in how I achieved this look using the things that I received in my BoxyCharm, then just keep on watching. This is the BoxyCharm per usual, nothing new there. And I did go ahead and already open this just to see what I got this month and to see what I needed to apply to my face. I decided to do a bare face this time because we have a skincare product, which is this Dr.Brant Pores No More's vacuum cleaner, and it looks like this. And this, let me find the little card. This itself retails for $47, so just this one product alone is worth more than what the actual box cost, which is $21, which I'm always like, that's so crazy. I just paid $21 and I get all this bunch of expensive makeup, right? Go ahead and apply this to my nose area because it is supposed to be for oily skin, and my skin is actually pretty freaking dry, so I don't want to make it even worse with applying it all over my face. So what I'm just gonna do is apply it around my nose area and my chin, and I think that's it. And I'm just using this e.l.f. spatula that I use with on my mask. I'm gonna squirt some on there. Just a little bit, about that much. I don't know if you can see it or not. And I'm just using circular massaging motions to apply this. And I was actually very excited about this product because my plugs, my pores have actually been pretty clogged lately. I don't know if it's the pregnancy or what, but it's not been its normal self. So the recommendations on the back, it says to use after cleansing, which I did have a clean face before applying this. It says to apply a thin layer to areas of concern, avoid eyes, leave on for 5 to 10 minutes until dry. So I'm going to leave it for about 10 minutes. It says a cooling sensation will occur. Rinse with warm water and pat dry. Use 2 to 3 times per week for maximum results. So like I said, I'm just going to wait 10 minutes and we'll be back after those 10 minutes to update you on how this mask is looking. Right, so we're back and this is what it looks like dried. It turned to like a purplish bluish color, and this does have blue beads, so that's why I think it gets that color from. But anyways, when I first applied it, you know, it applied good. After a couple of minutes, it started giving me that cooling sensation like it says, and almost like a little bit of a tingle also. And I definitely can feel like my skin in that area pulling like a little bit tighter. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I feel my skin tighter in those areas. And also, like if I zoom in, you'll be able to see a lot of little dots on my nose and on the tops of my cheeks, which I think those are all my pores, which are unclogging. Because on my chin, I don't have that many. But I'll zoom you in so you could see what I'm talking about. Alright, now that I have you up close and personal, I'm sure you're able to see what I'm talking about. It has all those little dots right here on my nose, which, like I said before, I think it's all the pores that are unclogging, which is good. If that is so, then it's working. But I'm going to go ahead and take this mask off and I'll be right back. I'm back. I obviously cleaned off my face from that mask. After the mask, honestly, I don't know that it unclogged my pores, but when I took it off, I could see a lot of the white dots, which are clogged pores, obviously, and they weren't completely off. I had to go in and it's TMI, a little disgusting, but I went ahead and just like pushed my nose like this. I know it's probably not good for your face, for wrinkles, whatnot. I couldn't help it because I seen a lot of those little white dots popping out, and it was all the little white heads. And it sounds disgusting, but it is true. I hate that the mask didn't just completely took off like all of the gunk that's in there, and that I had to go and squeeze it myself. Maybe it would be a good idea to either leave it on for longer to see if maybe it'll help with with that, or actually buy one of those strips that you put on your nose so you can put it after the mask, and maybe hopefully that will work better. I don't know, but I will continue trying it. I think it's okay of a product, and obviously I'm not going to tell you this is great on the first use because you're not going to see results in the first try. So I am going to keep on trying it, and I will update you guys later if I remember, because this pregnancy brain has me cuckoo. I did go ahead and do my foundation, concealer. I added some bronzer and blush. I didn't add any highlight because in our box we actually got the Tardiest Glow Pro, and I got the shade Exposed. And this is how this product looks like. What I'm gonna do is apply this one cheekbone at a time because I did hear that it does dry super quick. So I'm just gonna add a little dot. I'm gonna put it on my pinky and place it on the tops of my cheekbones. And use a damp beauty sponge to go ahead and try to blend it. It is super intense, I can tell. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really hard to blend even if just applying one cheekbone at a time. It's not doing really anything for my skin. feel like it just looks like chunk of glitter. I don't know. I'm not too impressed with this product. Oh, this is not good. It says, glow like a goddess with a creamy highlighter that builds from sheer to intense. Honestly, this thing is a very intense from the beginning. It's not sheer at all. Like I said, it leaves like chunky glitter on there, and it's very hard to blend. Like, it's very, very hard. You just have to keep on pouncing it and pouncing. And usually cream products are pretty easy to blend. So this little thing right here retails for $29. And honestly, I would not recommend you going out to get it. This thing so far is trash. I'm sorry, but it is. I don't know, maybe I'm using it wrong, but I will try and see maybe if I can mix it with my foundation. If it makes it any better, I don't know, maybe use it for my eyes. I'll keep on working with it, but honestly, my first impression is it sucks. As you guys already probably know, they did give us some ColourPop eyeshadows this month, and I got the Golden State of Mind. And honestly, I wasn't so happy that I got this. I know. 2 products in my bag, or my box. The reason I didn't like it, or I didn't want to get this one, is because it has all shimmers. And honestly, I don't use that many shimmers. And if you would want to do a whole like eye look, you would not be able to use this palette on its own. You would have to use this and dip into another palette. So that's another thing that I don't like. I will try it and see. Maybe I'm surprised and I end up loving it. Go ahead and do a simple eye look, or try to do a simple eye look. I don't know how it's gonna look because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. So I'm gonna have to jump into my Jaclyn Hill palette to get a transition color and crease color and whatnot, because like I said, the other palette only has shimmers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that eyeshadow look off camera, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and come back onto camera for my lid shade, since I already went ahead and used another palette that's not in the BoxyCharm. That's why I decided to do it off camera. But all I did was do a transition color, the crease color, and then I just used a little bit of deeper color on my lower lash line. It's just on the 3/4 outer edge. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but we'll go with that. I did decide to go ahead and use this color right here, and that is the shade Pay the Piper. I'm going to use a flat shader brush, and this is just my Wet n Wild flat brush. I don't know, it doesn't have a name. Wow. It's actually very pigmented. I was not expecting this. This palette retails for $26, and it claims to be an all highly pigmented shadow that applies evenly and feels ultra velvety and silky, and I do agree with that. They do feel very buttery and silky, which is good for, especially for a eyeshadow that has lots of glitter. just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna use my finger and see if it's any better. Ooh, yes it is. It's even more pigmented. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a difference, I think. In my OP and my opini. Oops, I think I went a little bit too over the top on the eye. I'm gonna use my blending brush to blend those edges a little bit. And I am going to use I don't know. Let's try using this color right here, and it's Zero Clue. And it's, let's see just how it looks. It looks very sparkly. Put that on the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so this product, or this eyeshadow, has fallout, so you might want to do your eyeshadow first before you do your makeup with this. Just gonna use my pinky to mesh both colors together, because that color is a little blue. Kind of doesn't go with the vibe, you know? I'm just gonna go ahead and apply another color on top of it because I'm not liking how the blue looks with the yellow. So I'm just gonna go in with this one right here, which is the golden egg. I'm just gonna use my pinky for this. Hopefully it looks better. Oops. And went a little bit overhand. It's okay. I can fix it. Maybe. And does anybody else get this? Little eye boogers when you're finished doing your eyeshadow. I went ahead and added some mascara and some brown eyeliner on, again, the outer 3/4 of my eye. The next thing I did receive in my box was the Brow Gel, and it's a brow gel. This thing retails for $22. They sent me the shade Brown Hair 02. I did open it and it seems a little bit light, but hopefully it's not that light on my eyebrows. And so we'll try it. So this is a tinted eyebrow gel with microfibers, and it's supposed to help you achieve a natural hair look for your eyebrows. If you can see, the actual color looks pretty good. And what I like about this eyebrow gel is that it has a very tiny spoolie or applicator, which makes it so easy to just like go in there and just comb through your eyebrows. Okay, I really do like this one. So, and the last thing that I have in my box is a Desi liquid lipstick. And I don't know what color it is, what shade it is. It doesn't have it anywhere on here. Anyways, this retails for $24. And it claims to be a luxurious, creamy, long-lasting liquid lipstick. Like I said, it doesn't have a shade, and try it on anyways. My lips are a little bit crusty. It smells like vanilla. It doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick. It's more like a gloss. It's very, very moussey. The color, meh. I don't really like the color. This is not a color that I would normally use. It's a little bit too grimo-ish, in my opinion, of a color. I don't know. Maybe with a different eyeshadow look, it'll look better. But with what I have on, it looks kind of weird. I don't think this is actually a liquid lipstick because it's very, very shiny. And it feels very tacky. So I don't think it's a liquid lipstick. Even though it claims to be a liquid lipstick, clearly, you can see it on the package. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just swatch all the colors of this eyeshadow palette on my hand, and I will show it to you. So here are the shades, and starting from left to right, the first one is Watch Out, then it's Zero Clue, Girlfriend, Pay the Piper, and then Golden Egg is the last one. So this is the first row. I'm going to show you the second row. Here's the second row, and it starts out with Unsupervised, Sparkler, Can't Stop, Uptight, and the last one is Drizzle. Third row, starting out with Tinker Time, Heads or Tails, Wing Woman, Mind Tricks, and the last one is Lust in Time. In this row, I noticed it was all the pigments were a little darker, which is kind of cool, you know, because you have your brighter colors and then you have your darker colors for a more smoky eye look. And I'm really, really liking that Mind Tricks, which is this one right here. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed unboxing the BoxyCharm with me. After all, like I said, we had some but and some wins. For me, the ones that weren't so good was the Tarteist Glow Pro and the Adesi liquid lipstick, which is not even a liquid lipstick, you know? But other than that, I think I really did enjoy the other ones. Surprisingly, I did like the eyeshadow palette, which I thought I wasn't gonna like, but I did. The pigments are really, really good and creamy, so I am very surprised of the eyeshadow palettes that ColourPop has released. ColourPop is a very, I don't want to say cheap, but it is a cheaper alternative for makeup, and for their quality and price, like I'm not complaining, you know. They have really good quality products for a really good price and affordable price. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.